Asari Dokubo mandates President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to give the Senate presidency to an Igbo man. I have taken a lot of bullets because of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Asari Dokubo stated. He stated this vigorously in his extensive Facebook Live video, where he expressed his views, where he stated that those seeking to become Senate presidents should have the interest of Nigeria at heart and put aside their personal interests, and he insisted that the presidency should go to the Southeast region and criticized President Tinubu that failure of the president to include the Southeast region in his government is not in the best interest of Nigeria, that the president has failed to counter the troublemakers in the Southeast region by making his government an all-round government of national unity. Asari Dokubo stated this in his belief and his love for the Southeast region. Asari Dokubo stated this in his belief and love for the Southeast region. The former Niger Delta militant leader Alhaji Asari Dokubo has made it clear that he will continue to stand for the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because he was a good person to him. Dokubo in the video clip today said that Tinubu was paying the school fees of his children when he, Dokubo, was in prison. When I was in prison, Tinubu was so kind to me. He paid my children's school fees. He gave me a house at VCG. He gave my wife a house at Ogba. When Tinubu was taken to the Code of Conduct for trial, I trekked miles, and when I entered the court, he came to embrace me after the court session. Dokubo said that Nigerians will miss a lot if they fail to vote Tinubu, which they have. He added that he has many qualities that would lift Nigeria beyond imagination. Alhaji Asari Dokubo, formerly known as Melford Dokubo Goodhead Jr., is a businessman, activist, and politician. He was born on June 1, 1964, in Buguma, Rivers State. Asari is the founder of the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, one of the most significant armed groups in the Niger Delta region. In the 1960s, the Nigerian politician and activist, who is a major political figure of the Ijaw ethnic group in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria, and who was the president of the Ijaw Youth Council, Melford Dokubo Goodhead Jr., popularly known as Asari Dokubo, was born in Warri, Delta State, South Nigeria. Asari Dokubo founded the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, which would become one of the most prominent armed groups operating in the Niger Delta region. He is a Muslim with populist views and an anti-government stance that have made him a folk hero among certain members of the local population. Asari was born a Christian. He received both primary and secondary education in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, and was accepted into law school at the University of Calabar, but dropped out after only 3 years in 1990s, citing problems with the university authorities as his reason for doing so. He made other attempts to complete his education, but his activism caused him to quit on his degree at Rivers State University of Science and Technology for reasons similar to those at Calabar, Cross River State. After dropping out of school, Asari converted to Islam and changed his name to Mujadi Dokubo Asari to reflect this. Asari became the IYC's president in 2001 and led the group to pursue an agenda of resource control and self-determination by every means necessary, a declaration that attracts government's crackdown. He would go on to create the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, NDPVF, which would emerge as a major catalyst for unrest in Delta region. The net worth of Asari is estimated to be 622.5 million naira, approximately $1.5 million. He is a wealthy and well-known political figure in Nigeria. After dropping out of school, Asari Dokubo converted to Islam and changed his name to Mojadi Dokubo Asari to reflect his conversion. He became actively involved in politics in the 1990s, running for 2 offices in Rivers State, 1992 and 1998 respectively, but failing to secure either seats. The Ijaw Youth Council was founded in 1998 with the primary goal of promoting the interest of the Niger Delta's Ijaw ethnic group. Asari was appointed to the organization's vice presidency as founding member. Asari Dokubo is a great man who is well known and appreciated by the people of Rivers State and Nigerians worldwide, and his strong activism in the progress of Nigeria and politics at large.